Hello and welcome back to RimWorld, and let's just continue. Stuff and things happened in the last episode. If you missed it, go back and check. There was a few crazy things, and then we did a yeah, mostly we made what's it called, the Ray Tramea of the Pit, the gentle tribe, pissed off because of a manhunting pack, which didn't attack us first but them. And then we went and captured Gorilla, which was one of the few one of the two survivors that survived the whole thing. Gorilla we captured to recruit. The other one we captured and released. So, yeah. They are slightly not as pissed as they were before, but still very pissed. Gorilla is completely healed. That's nice. Going to take forever to recruit Gorilla, but that's fine. We also had two people become engaged and planning their wedding, which is, if I remember correctly, Choco and Paula. And that means we can actually move Lumi over to a separate bedroom. And yeah, a lot of the meat is going to rot away because, yeah, we had a lot of dromedary meat. I hope you can guess what the manhunter pack was. Dromedaries. It was like 20 of them, I believe. It was many, like a lot of them. I didn't count them, but it was a lot of animals. How is this going? The walls are almost completely done. Yeah. Almost. And yeah. We should look into what we need to do next. I might want to do all the walls first. Actually. And all the mini turrets I have around here, I'm going to reinstall at different locations. I'm not going to make new turrets when I don't need to. If I have turrets for everything, then I will move all of them into position. If I don't have all the required ones, then it's going to can deconstruct that one. I'm going to move the ones that I have and then build the ones that's missing. How is the animals looking? Yeah, I thought I saw something new. There we go. Yeah. How is this? This is now, from what I can tell, done. A good question here is, what is my power going to be? Like, my power generation, what is that going to be? And what I might actually do is to have... I might actually have something quite interesting where I have power production set up like this. Not sure how many wind turbines I can fit in here. I might just be able to fit one. If we fit one in like that, and then fill the rest of the space with solar panels, which, yes, is very, very expensive, we can get a lot of resources, like a lot of power, and have it centralized. So even if the power from the base up here stops working, we have power down here. Now, what that means is we are going to need to have doors leading out to these openings, just in case something catches on fire. So if something catches on fire, we are going to need we are going to need a bunch of we are going to need a bunch of that going. What we should do is this, just as big of a corridor we need and nothing bigger. But yeah, I think having power generation in these pockets could actually be a good like space to use for that. Because truth be told, I'm not sure what to do with this dead space other than like cramming in power production. We have some electricity in the base. So we can actually have good temperatures and lights and all that good stuff which comes with electricity. Now, looking at this, I'm not 100% sure how we are going to do flooring everywhere. We are going to need floors for a few reasons. And it's not going to need to be everywhere, but it's going to need to be in a lot of places, sadly. So that means we are going to have to see sort of what we can do. Oh, there is a party. Shota is throwing a party and it gives recreation and social energy and a lasting positive mood boost. Okay. Cow 2 has given birth. Yeah. So, back to work, apparently. And yeah, the kibble is getting eaten up quick. Oh my god, I need to... After this episode, I need to record one more episode, then I can sleep. I'm really tired. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but I feel myself being really drowsy at this point. But once I have done this episode and the next, I can actually focus on a bunch of other stuff. I have... I actually have a few things to do since I'm going to be moving to a new place. And that sort of requires me, so I have time to do the stuff I need to do. To pre-record a bit and pre-upload and prepare everything and have it sort of on autopilot for a bit until I have moved in completely in my new place. What's really good about moving is that with the move, I'm actually going to get a real internet connection, not some kind of bullshit I'm on right now. Which means I'm actually going to be able to stream. The quality I can upload the videos in is going to be able to be a lot higher. Like, file size isn't going to matter, which it does right now. Sadly, that is actually one of my limitations right now, which is before the move. With the bad internet, is that I can't... Each and every episode cannot be bigger than a certain amount for me being able to upload a decent amount of videos. per week. And still have bandwidth for watching YouTube myself, for anyone else in the that I'm living with to have anything because it's shared. And yeah, so, and I think I did a lot of testing, but I think I have a quality set that's actually quite good despite its low profile in file size, which is quite nice. Cocoa, husky, butcher zone. But yeah, so once I have actually moved, which is once this episode comes out, it has already happened. But yeah, once I have moved, I can start streaming. I can increase the quality of the video in terms of image quality and resolution and frames per second, for example, which is going to be really nice. I feel like there's going to be a bit more I can do than what I can do right now. But how is this looking? It is completely done there. Sorry about that. My throat really doesn't want to play ball, feels like. But yeah, we are going to have sandstone tiles in all of these areas. I believe that's the best thing we can do, actually. Make sure we have that everywhere. And hopefully we will get this done sort of soonish. The sooner we can get the fort complete, the better. However, even if we complete it, we need to... and I actually thought of this right now when I saw the hospital, is that we're going to need a hospital. We are actually going to need a place where we do that sort of stuff. And I think that if we do this, put something like this here, and then put sterile tiles here. We should be able to... Let's just, before we continue, we should be able to one there. And then the vitals. I like that. Yeah, we should be able to put in all the things. And we should even be able to have more than one in this place. Which is what I would say exactly what we want. Because if we can get something like 2 to 4 hospital beds in here, yes, it's going to be cramped if we do 4. But if we can do that, that's going to be really, really good. Hyperweave. That's not bad. But yeah, we need to make sterile tiles without a doubt. And let's take a look at chairs, furniture, dining chair. We can make a steel chair. Let's take a look at... Oh, right. Steel actually burns. Oh. It doesn't burn that well, but yeah, it burns. Silver. Yep, silver burns. Gold. Yep, that also burns. Plasteel. Burns a lot less, but it still burns. Uranium. Okay, so if we actually make the dining chairs in uranium, we have a chair that is 0% flammability. So I have to make them out of uranium. Interesting. Yeah, interesting. Well, whatever. If I have to do them out of uranium, I will. Oh, that's now no longer something that produces anything. We're going to have to move it. Oh my god, I'm tired. I am tired. I'm having a really hard time focusing, which isn't a good sign, but yeah. Yep, we have a uranium dining chair. Nothing I would sit on if I could avoid it, but As long as it doesn't burn, I don't care what the materials are for building it. It's yeah, but when you build certain things or certain kind of bases, like we're doing with the ship fortress, you need to look at the flammability at basically every single thing in the game, and then not use the one that has a flammability at all. If it has as much as 1 or as little as 1% flammability, it still means it burns. It just very, very, very poorly, but it still burns. That's not something you can avoid, if that's the case. But yeah, it seems like we are making chairs out of uranium because they don't burn. I'm not sure how much things these people have been accomplishing and getting done. Not a lot, it would seem. Oh my god, having massive problems staying awake, so I might have to take a break and get some shut-eye for at least a small amount of time, maybe an hour or two, because yeah, this isn't sustainable in the long term. And that's actually something, especially when you're driving, and like any small amount of sign that you're tired, you're yawning, having a hard time concentrating on stuff, you have to really focus to look where you're going and keep your attention level high. Then the first opportunity to pull over and just get a shut-eye for like 15 minutes, doesn't have to be long, like 15 to 30 minutes is more than enough to just keep on going afterwards. But if you don't, you probably it could be that you're never driving again. So be careful. If you're tired, stop and sleep. The cost and risk of, the risk of something happening is just way too high, and the cost isn't worth taking. Like, it's not worth. If something happened, the cost of it isn't worth it. So we have a mega sloth. Yeah, whatever. The episode is going to be over. We have just... I'm going to do a quick recap. We have done a lot of the floors. We have also decided on where the hospital in this fortress is going to be, which is good because we are going to need one. So that's good. And then we might want to look into having sort of a common room-ish kind of thing, but we'll see. And most likely all these like in-between bits where it's going to be empty, where you basically can't go to, that's where I'm going to have my power production for this ship fortress. So yeah, with that, I think we are going to call this episode here. So thanks for watching, goodbye, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.